This is your ancestral home ground, and one day you will return. Anyway, let's do a little song, shall we? What song should I play?
I almost said Portrait of a Blank Slate. That's not a lullaby.
No, I will not.
Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. Shh, shh, that's too much. Will, you're crazy.
I feel a sample. Okay, what? What's? Oh, you know what song I can sing? You know what song I can sing? I can sing you a little story song. Do you want to hear a song about a little story? It's a little lesson, a little life lesson. I want a pick for it though. So, this is a song that will teach the kids all about life and not to be greedy. Phil, I don't even think I've sung you this song, but it's one of my favorites.
Okay, all right.
Can you hear it okay?
Yes, it's perfect.
It's called The Fox, the Crow, and the Cookie. Through mostly vacant streets, a baker from the outskirts of his town earned his living peddling sweets from a ragged cart he dragged around. The clever fox crept close behind, kept an ever watchful eye for a chance to steal a ginger spice cake or a boysenberry pie. Looking down was the hungry crow. When the time is right, I'll strike and condescend to the earth below and take whatever treat I like. The moment the baker turned around to shoo the fox off from his cart, the crow swooped down and snatched a shortbread cookie and a German chocolate tart. Using most unfriendly words that the village children had not yet heard, the baker shouted threats by canzonet to curse this crafty bird. You rotten wooden mixing spoon, why a midnight winged raccoon, you better bring those pastries back, you no good burnt black macaroon. And so, after robbing the baker, the crow took all of the candies and flew up to his little perch, his little crow's nest. Now, Mr. Fox, who did all the distracting work, he felt a bit hard done by the fact that the crow took all the snacks. And so, the fox hatched a little plan. The fox approached the tree where the bird was perched, delighted in his nest. Brother Crow, don't you remember me? It's your old friend Fox with a humble request. If you could share just a modest piece, seeing as I distracted that awful man. This failed to persuade the crow in the least, so the fox rethought his plan. If your lovely song would grace my ears, or to even hear you speak would ease my pains and fears, the crow looked down with a candy in his beak. Your poems of wisdom, my good crow, oh, what a paradise they bring. This flattery pleased the proud bird so, he opened his mouth and began to sing. Your subtle acclamation true, best to give praise where praise is due. Every rook and jay in the corviday's been raving about me too. They admire me one and all, must be the passion in my call. My slender bill known through the escadrille, my fierce commanding claw. And so, Cheyenne and Tallulah, do you know what happened when the crow opened his beak to sing about how smart he was? He only went and dropped all of the pastries. Every pastry he'd stolen from the man he dropped, and it fell to the ground below. And the fox, he came in, and he snatched up all the candy. He took it all because the crow decided to brag and go on about how smart he was. And anyway, the crow lamented. Fuck. Oh, I've got a walnut brownie brain and molasses in my veins, crushed graham cracker crust, my powdered sugar, funnel cake cocaine. Let the crescent cookie rise, these carrot-covered almond eyes. Rest to see this cashew princess in the swirling marble sky. Then rest upon the knee where all divisions cease to be. A root beer float in our banana boat across the tapioca sea. When letting all attachments go, it's the only prayer we know. May it be so, may it be so, may it be so, oh. And I think we can all learn a little something from that story, huh? You know,
Yeah.
when you steal
good job.
things, be quiet about it. That's the moral of that story. when you blind rob a man, make sure you don't brag about it. I think we've all learned something today, haven't we?
The children have some words for us.
Cheyenne definitely will use that knowledge, I hope.
Yeah. That was really good.
So deep, Rafi. Thank you, Tallulah. I'm a very deep man. Dad, I don't like crows now. Oh.
That's fine, Cheyenne. That's fine. Don't worry.
I thought you'd have
okay.
something to say about that.
Nah, don't worry. It's fine. He doesn't have to like everything I like. It's fine. He's his own person.
Anyway, it is late.
That was great. Thank you.
No problem, Phil. I hope that's ticked off your. You've done so much ticking off all the quests for me. I hope that ticked off one for you.
I did 3 and you did the hardest one.
Oh.
Just sing the baby a lullaby. So good job.
It was easy for me. I enjoyed it. Anyway, thank you, Phil. I will see you. I'll see you soon. We must go and rest now. Come on, Tallulah. Say goodbye to Abuelito.
Bye, Tallulah.
Oh.
We wait silently whilst Tippy taps. Los quiero mucho gracias. Oh, thank you. Yeah, gracias.
Come on, Tallulah. We must right-click this. Farewell,
Adios.
Phil.
Adios.
By the light of the moon!